Good afternoon. Welcome to Seattle, a city that now holds the record for a spring meeting for all attendance, and then also is hosting the first ever mobile kayak tour. I agree with that. A special thank you to our host committee co-chairs, Pat Callahan and Greg Johnson, and their ULI Northwest leaders. You did not just deliver an amazing ULI meeting, but you delivered a Seattle experience. And for the extraordinary level of support that you got from the non-real estate firms, I want to say thank you too. You remind us that we need the Amazons, the Microsofts, the REIs, and the Nikes at the ULI table. Just as Pat and Greg reminded us that we need our tent to be bigger, you all last year in Dallas reminded us that we needed refreshing as ULI. You said you wanted more opportunities to get involved, more transparency, more relevancy. You wanted more of a measurable impact. And you are correct. As ULI, we must respond to changes, not just with our programming, although I personally never thought I would see a ULI program entitled, Yes, We Cannabis, but also with our actions. And because of your feedback, the Global Board of ULI and the America's Executive Committee have prioritized 3 things for fiscal year 2018: technology, leadership, and then advancing our members through thought leadership. So I'm going to talk briefly just on these 3 points. First, on your behalf, we are spending, it doesn't say this, but a lot of money on member-facing technology. It says investing. ULI introduces at this meeting the Navigator, a tool created for the member who wants to do more and doesn't know how to. It matches your interests to ULI volunteer opportunities. They're all available in the Navigator. There's 200 right now, and we will keep adding to that list. I encourage you to visit the kiosk that's outside on this floor, or you can click navigator.uli.org, and please sign in. Another new tech tool is the member management system. This system provides easier event registration, more robust profiles, and a new member directory. And this is my favorite. Ultimately, it will track your contributions, every single one of them. ULI's website is also being completely overhauled. Maybe you've seen that. It looks a little more modern right now. It will be a global portal to all of our individual regions. It will allow a member-only connectivity so that you can connect with your peers, you can have shared interest groups, you can get and give advice. And yes, we're going to revamp content and make the entire website more intuitive, easily searchable, ultimately customized to your unique needs. Secondly, we have reimagined our key leader outreach. At this meeting, we plan to formally retire the word former as a descriptive for trustees whose terms have ended. From now on, once a trustee, always a trustee. ULI has also approximately 600 more committed members, and this program will allow you to align your passions and interests and expertise with volunteer opportunities. And we're opening up and connecting all of the networks by untying ULI's individual loops. In July, we're going to hold the first midsummer retreat in San Diego, bringing together product council and district council chairs for a leadership retreat. We're improving connectivity between WLI, NEXT, and YLG. We're going to look at the practices in each of those groups and employ the best of them in all of our networks. And finally, if you want a seat at the table, it's going to be easier to get that seat. We are committed to 500 more product council seats by our 2018 spring meeting next year in Detroit. And perhaps the most important of these 3 goals is the renewed commitment to leverage our members. In a conversation I recently had with Stockton Williams, a member of ULI's America's Executive Staff, he said that the member isn't just the how we do things, with staff being the why and what. ULI's strength is because the members provide the why and the what, and then they work with staff on the how. So I want to give 3 quick examples. And my first one is a nod to Lynn Thurber, who's in the front row. Her excellent year-long work in redirecting our sustainability efforts has been exceptional. We will now look at our programs through the lens that it must be more applicable to the members' day-to-day activity and more measurable, focusing on the impact that it gives. So I want to thank you, Lynn. We are also moving from puddle deep and mile wide to a more focused work for ULI, themed around 5 main areas that you'll see a bit on the screen when I do the quick brief video. And then we made a specific decision this year to focus on enhancing the one program that captures ULI, the essence of ULI for the last 70 years, the Advisory Services Program. A working group of dedicated members is looking at advisory services and its sister program TAPS to determine how to make these programs more mission dependent and to serve more communities. So now I'd like to show you that brief video that I referenced, which I hope explains how seriously we took your suggestions. America's Executive Committee is driven by one truth: ULI is its members. And our threefold pledge to you is simple. The decisions we make on where to invest our resources will be made based upon what you, our members, want, what you tell us will make a difference. We will measure our effectiveness, not just in terms of what we do, but what we can achieve for our communities. And we want you to be involved more. More members means more impact. Let me end by the most important thank you of all, and that is to you. You have heard our commitment. We need your leadership, and we need your engagement. That's how we deliver the mission of ULI. This is our call to action. Thank you very much.